All right, so we're diving into something that's got everyone talking Magic School AI.
Yeah, it's really got people buzzing.
It does seem like it's everywhere you turn.
It really does.
And we want to know, like, is it really going to be the game changer, it seems? Or is it hype?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It feels big, though, you know?
It does.
And thankfully, someone put together this Magic School AI overview. At least we have somewhere to start.
Yeah, because trying to figure this out on your own, that's a lot.
It's a lot, like a lot, a lot.
Yeah, you said it.
So think of this as us, like, curating your AI starter kit.
Exactly. We're cutting through the noise.
Right.
What's actually going to be useful day to day?
Exactly. So first off, where do we even find this thing?
So it's all in the Clever portal, which, if you're familiar with that,
Yeah, most teachers are.
yeah, it'll be familiar. But basically, that's your hub now for all things Magic School AI.
Okay, so no new logins, no separate app to download.
Nope, it's all right there. But DT, and this is key, teachers get full access, students don't.
Okay, that's good to know. Imagine the chaos if students had free reign with this AI stuff.
Oh, I know, right? Now we have to talk about this Reina chatbot.
Yeah.
Everyone's comparing it to ChatGPT.
Yeah, is it basically the same idea?
It is, yeah. Like your AI assistant, built right in. You can ask it questions, give it writing prompts, all that.
Okay, so I could ask it to explain something, like photosynthesis.
Yep. Or write a poem about, I don't know, the water cycle.
Exactly.
Now, the cool thing is, even for that kind of stuff, Magic School has more structured tools, too.
Oh, interesting. So it's like you've got Reina for anything, but then these other tools are more specific.
Exactly.
So you're not starting from scratch every time.
Right, which is good because there are a lot of these tools.
How many did that overview say? 85?
85.
That's overwhelming.
Totally.
Yeah.
And your district might have resources on this, too. I know Eckstein has stuff on their Schoology page.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out what's already been put together, for sure.
For sure. But for today, we're focusing on just a few key areas, the ones you'll probably use most.
Perfect.
So we're talking lesson planning, lesson materials, and then a little taste of the student and family support tools.
Makes sense. All right, well, let's start with lesson planning then. That feels like, I don't know, maybe the biggest deal for teachers.
Oh, for sure. Like, imagine AI that actually helps you create engaging lessons, not just, fill in the blanks.
Right, and not just lesson plans, but rubrics, unit plans, all of it.
Exactly. And the time-saving potential. Huge.
Huge. All right, well, break it down for us. What's actually in there that we can use?
So there's this lesson plan generator,
Mm-hmm.
and like the name suggests, you give it a topic, a grade level, maybe a learning objective or two, and bam,
It spits out a lesson plan.
pretty much.
Okay, so it's not just like a generic template or something.
Right.
All right, so what about rubrics? Those are always a pain.
Tell me about it. But with Magic School AI, they have this rubric generator, and it's kind of amazing. Like, you put in your assignment, and
It makes a rubric for it.
yeah, aligned with standards, everything.
Oh, wow.
One of the features is called AI-resistant assignment.
Okay. That sounds intense.
I know. But it's actually really cool. Basically, it helps you create assignments that AI can't just answer.
So stuff that requires more, like, critical thinking.
Right. Creativity, problem solving, all those human skills.
I like it. Okay, so enough about lesson planning. What about making the materials themselves? That was the other thing, right?
Yeah, the lesson materials, and this is where it gets really fun.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to create, like, presentations, worksheets, even quizzes.
All with AI help. Sign me up.
Right. Okay, so the image generator, for instance.
This one sounded cool, more than just finding images online, right?
Way more. You can literally create custom images.
No way.
Yes. You need a diagram of something, a map,
You can just make it.
pretty much.
That is wild. Okay, and what about this Jeopardy thing? I saw that on the list.
Oh my gosh, the Jeopardy review game?
Is it as cool as it sounds?
Even cooler. You put in your review material and it makes a whole Jeopardy game out of it.
No way. That is so fun.
Right. So much better than just like flashcards.
Talk about engagement. Okay. Okay. What else did we want to make sure we talked about here?
Oh,
Uh,
the sentence starters tool. Sounds simple, but it can be a game changer, especially for writing.
yeah, especially for kids who, struggle to get started.
Exactly. It gives them those sentence starters related to the topic, so they're not just staring at a blank page.
Simple but effective. I like it. Okay, let's talk about those worksheets for a second. I swear, I feel like I spend half my life just making worksheets.
I hear you.
What can Magic School AI do that's different?
Let's say you're teaching fractions.
Yeah.
Always a tricky topic.
Always.
You could ask Magic School AI to create a worksheet with a mix of problem types, from like visual representations to word problems.
Okay.
This feels like cheating, I'm telling you.
Just work smarter, not harder, right?
That's right. That's right.
And speaking of working smarter, one of the things that really impressed me was the focus on diverse learners.
Oh, okay.
Magic School AI has all these tools that can help you create materials that are accessible to everyone, no matter, their learning style, their needs, all of that.
That's huge. But it can be so tough to find the time to differentiate for every single student. How does Magic School AI actually help with that?
It can also generate decodable texts
Okay.
for students who are still learning, phonics.
Yeah.
It can adjust the reading level of a passage without changing the core content.
Okay.
It can even translate text into different languages.
Okay, so if I have a student who is an English language learner, I can use Magic School AI to create like a more accessible version.
Exactly. It can even create like visual aids, graphic organizers,
Yeah.
just to really support their understanding.
Wow.
It's about removing those barriers and making sure that every student has a chance to really thrive. Okay, so we've talked about planning, we've talked about materials, but there's more to teaching than just that, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What about all the other stuff? Communicating with parents' report cards?
Right.
All of that.
It never ends.
Mm.
But it looks like Magic School AI might actually be helpful there, too.
It really might. How about this? A tool that can actually draft a newsletter for you
Okay.
based on, your weekly highlights, upcoming events, And it's not just about saving time. It's also about making sure that your communication is clear,
Right.
effective. Magic School AI can even help you compose those emails to parents,
Okay.
offering, suggestions for wording,
Yeah.
tone, so you can focus on, building those relationships.
Okay. This is a lot. It's like having a personal assistant, a tech whiz, and a communication expert
Right.
all rolled into one.
But the important thing to remember is Magic School AI is a tool.
Right.
It's not a replacement.
Okay.
It's about giving teachers, the time and the space
Yeah.
to do what they do best,
Okay.
which is build relationships with their students, foster their creativity,
Yeah.
really inspire a love of learning.
So it's like, okay, Magic School AI can help me create this amazing lesson plan about, like, ancient Egypt.
Right.
But it's not going to be the one standing in front of the class getting the kids excited about pyramids and hieroglyphs.
Exactly. That's where the human element comes in, right?
Mhm.
That passion, that connection.
Right.
That's what makes learning meaningful.
And for anyone listening, if you're feeling, maybe a little bit excited, maybe a little bit overwhelmed,
Yeah.
maybe even a little bit nervous,
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
It's all part of the process, right?
It's all part of the learning process.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, embracing new ideas, adapting to change.
Yeah.
That's what education's all about, isn't it?
It is.
So whether you're, a tech whiz or just starting to learn about AI,
Yeah.
we hope this deep dive has given you a lot to think about
Absolutely.
and maybe even inspired you to explore how these tools can help you create a more engaging and effective learning environment for your students.
For sure.
And hey, if Magic School AI can help you get back a few hours of sleep each week,
Right.
I think that's a win.
Definitely a win.